You're tuned in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you with another live stream. Appreciate those who's tuning in at this appointed time. I expect more people to tune in to this particular topic. Why rich people stay undetected? You know, one thing that Anton Daniels got correct, he got correct in this instance is that a lot of people don't want to see you win. A lot of people don't want you to be successful. He got that correct. Anton Daniels got that correct. I talked about this a long time. And so he talked about the CEO situation. First and foremost, I heard it from Rango TV Reactions. And it happened definitely in New York City. The incident that happened to the man who was a provider, loved his family. They may have the suspect in question, according to the NYPD or the FBI and other espionage that's on the case right now. So they might have the suspect. We'll see if they got the suspect. It's unfortunate because once upon a time, people in America, in particular, will be glad to see somebody win. And I would say over the last 10 years, I noticed a decline because even Anton even said it. He said it like, you got to give credit. You know, they say a lot of things about particular states. However, he's right. And what he said is that a lot of people stay undetected or they hang around the same bracket. And I do agree with that. You have to hang around the same bracket. Now, I do not agree with just because other people are rich doesn't mean that they ain't jealous, especially if you're making more money than them. However, it is a situation I've been telling you what's been going on in the society. Shout out to Daryl for the 9.99. Appreciate it. Hey, Daryl, if you hit the dollar sign, if you're still in the chat, you could become a member. Look at the option. I don't know if it's on your phone. There should be an option for you to become a member. All you have to do is click the dollar sign. Because I just want to say this before we get into the topic. If you have an Apple phone, it's difficult for you to become a member. Make sure you got a computer or Android. If you got a computer and Android, you could become a member. If you don't have that option, you have an Apple phone, for whatever reason, you cannot become a member on the Apple phone. And when Super Chat started, it took about 2 years for Apple to connect with YouTube to do the Super Chat or the Super Sticker. It took about 2 years. So I don't know what else to say outside of that, but I appreciate your support. I appreciate your support, brother. I really appreciate your support. Thank you. So let's get back to this, right? You go about 10 years ago, I'll say about roughly 10 years ago, was the last time people in America saluted, applaud people being successful. In this day of time, especially in the northern states, I gotta be real, especially in the northern states, you have this demonic way about people that if they start seeing you doing well, they want to see you suffer. I've been saying this for a long time now. You got Ringo saying it, you got Brainwave saying it, you got Anton Daniels saying it. You have other content creators have been coming out lately talking about this. I want to see people win. And it's crazy because I know most people don't want to see me win. Most people secretly don't want to see me win. The thought of them seeing me win, it bothers them. That's a demon. That's a demon. That's an entity. It's so many entities on this earth right now. And remember, I talked about how the fallen ones is in the northern states. Heavy. So they getting into the minds of the people to go against the rich. It's the rich people's fault. How is it the rich people's fault? When we know if you're in that certain bracket, you pay more to keep afloat for the people that need certain Medicaid coverage, etc., etc. If it wasn't for the rich folks, the successful people, a lot of you would be in trouble. A lot of you would be in the streets right now. It's like a lot of people is unappreciative of successful people. Not everybody's success. Not everybody that's success is working for the devil. It don't make no sense for you to say that. Not everybody that's rich work for the devil. I remember hearing that back in the days. Let me turn this music off. I remember hearing that back in the days. Oh, they so stingy. No, 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 no. No, they're not stingy because you're thinking every rich person is stingy. No, they're not stingy. They are wise of where their money is going to be spent at. It has to be a balance. It has to be people that's successful, and it has to be people that is doing pretty good for themselves to take care of their family and their loved ones. It has to be a balance. See, Satan, Sean, being successful, wicked. You got to get out of that mindset, people. You gotta figure it out. Whatever it may be that the people want to hear, they will support it. Don't expect everybody to support you. There will be consistent supporters. There will be once in a blue supporters and once in a while supporters out the blue. As long as you got that going on, you'll be all right. You got to be around people that see potential in you, that really want to bring you along. And you have to be that person that is really serious. And see, that's why a lot of rich folks, man, they stay undetected. I don't blame them. They know about my channel and they support behind the scenes for the most part. And I could tell you, they like, man, I wouldn't come to New York. I wouldn't go to Chicago. I wouldn't go to LA. I wouldn't go to Detroit. Even though Detroit turned red, people still won't go there. Like I'm telling you, a lot of people ain't coming to the North. They see how disrespectful the people from the North has become. It has become wicked, y'all. I mean, if people see you dress nice, they want to attack you. You're not supposed to dress nice. You're not supposed to smell good. You're not supposed to look good. And for you ladies too. I seen a sister, she was dressing nice. And I seen the women, other ethnicity women, and women that look like our women, could be Esau, could be the cloth Esau. And I could see the look they was giving her like she didn't deserve to dress nice. I'm telling you, people don't like when we look good, take care of ourselves, smell good, have the best soap, have the best cologne. That's why a lot of people was mad at KS, because even though I was one of his constituents, his critics, because I seen the people he was around was no good for the most part. However, you can't take what the man has done. He became very successful in his field. And a lot of people that looked like him was very dissatisfied to the point that he was getting numbers they wasn't getting. And they still not getting those numbers in the reach that KS had. Because KS, wow, there's some things he said that, I had to let him know However, there's a lot of things he said that was true. And one thing Ringo said, I'm glad he said it in his recent video when he was talking to CN Vlogs. One thing he said, and I've been telling you guys this, the women, the women, the women bring the support for real. Even if they don't support you financially for the most part, they do bring opportunities for you to get financial support, if that makes sense. So I don't expect every sister to support. However, shout out to the sisters that do support and do let people know about my channel because KS realized the men, while the men do support my platform, you know, you got Daryl, Forever Studio, V. Man Smith, Ringo, you have Zats, you have also, who else? Let me name some brothers real quick. Let me go to the brothers that support. Definitely Forever Studios in Daryl support. You have also, what's his name? Ringo, V. Man Smith. You have Zats. You have also Show Shower, he supports. You know, you have shout out to the Jones family. The hubby supports. Sometimes his wife supports. So that's a balance. You have Corey. That's Once in the Blue. Corey supports. Shout out to Corey. He supports Once in the Blue. He's a member too. You have a lot of sister support, like a lot of sister support for real. Like lately, it's a couple of brothers, yet the sister support a lot. And what I'm trying to get you guys to see is that when the women come through, they come through. Like the brothers come through, they come through too. And I'm just looking at, yeah, that's about that. Like I was telling, you know, Ringo in his, you know, super chat I gave him. A lot of people think I make a lot of money on here. No, I'm starting to make decent amount. I'm not making a lot of money on here. However, I appreciate the support I do get because it does help along the platform. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I'm just looking at everything with the cash apps and stuff like that. Yeah, a lot of sisters support. So let's say a sister don't support my platform ever. One thing a sister would do if she's really rocking with the channel, she'll let her homegirls know. She'll let other people know about the channel. And then eventually they will support the platform. That's one way to support. So I would say to your brothers to do the same thing. You know, when you can, we're supposed to support one another. And I don't have to really say too much. You brothers, if you have a channel, you could put your link in there when you come in the chat. Put your link so people could know about your channel. Be as is may. So what I want to talk about is back to the topic. You want to know why rich people stay undetected? Because the jealousy, they don't think that you can handle what they got going on. They're going to assume you think they all evil. Some are evil, some are not evil. The point is, you got to get to know a person before you make that stigma that they're evil or not. You know what I'm saying? And so I realized in this journey, you know, people are poor-minded, if that makes sense. People are poor-minded. We have a lot of people poor-minded in this country. A lot of people poor-minded. To the point that you have to be cognizant of who you interact with these days. Because they'll support evil. This is the crazy part, right? Let's keep it real. They'll support evil. Can we agree with that? A lot of A lot of people will support evil with no issue, with no hesitation. So when you're doing the right thing and they know you're doing the right thing, they have a hard time supporting. And see, that lets me know that this country, particularly the northern states more so as of now, with Louisiana included, like not real topics. Painted to Purpose talked about when she came on the interview. You know what I'm saying? And I was asking her certain questions. Then she talked about Louisiana, St. Louis is the same thing. Yeah, Louisiana, you can't win Louisiana. You win in Louisiana, you're gonna get got for real. Like I know Forever Studios from there, he could tell you. Like if you're doing very well, you can't stay there too long. If you're a successful person from Louisiana, I know JP's in Houston, he's from Louisiana. Like if you're successful, you gotta be in a place that people are doing pretty good for themselves. Because I'm gonna tell you something. If you're not in North Carolina, Florida, certain parts of Georgia, certain parts of North Carolina, South Carolina, you know what I'm saying, certain parts of Tennessee, you know, I would say more so the northeast of Florida, Central, you could do your thing. It depends. It varies with the West Florida and Southeast Florida because you do have people that could be jealous for the most part. And they come from the northern environment. So they mostly move to Fort Lauderdale, Miami, or Tampa. You got a lot of people that's from the northern states that's mixed in with the southerners. You get what I'm saying? So you got to watch out for those places. Yet and still, it's the number one economics in America. And so when you start making serious moves, people act funny around you. Have you noticed when you're not doing good, everybody kumbaya with you? You have a lot of ladies want to holler at you. You have fellas want to hang out with you more. The minute you start getting over that 5,000 or more a month, watch how everybody switch up on you. People switch up on you quickly. Once they realize you're making so much progress, they switch up on you. That even goes for YouTube. When you start getting the numbers you're supposed to get or the support you're supposed to get, people switch up on you. Not everybody. And so a lot of people that's successful, they don't talk about it as much because look at the jealousy. People upset. And one thing Anton Daniels said, which is true, when people leave the hood, they find out you got a house or you got property, people don't want to help you out. People don't want to help you out with a project. They don't want to help you out to see you get to the next step. They want to see you suffer. They want to see your family suffer because they have a suffering, downsized mindset. And I know you'll be in many chats when people say stupid things because they have no clue how they could get to it just like you can. And people make it so hard to be successful because they think that they can't be successful. You get what I'm saying? And I won't ever forget what this OG told me. He said, when you start making 5,000 or more, Rollo, you're gonna know who is who, and it's true. It's true. I won't ever forget that. I won't ever forget that. And it's like when I look at the situation with this man that ran a United Healthcare CEO, a lot of people celebrating. Like you one check away from being in the streets. Like let's keep it real. You one check away from being in the streets. I wouldn't laugh at somebody's situation when your situation is you one check away, and they would not care if you and your family live in the street. And this is the reason why you got to be mindful of the things you quote unquote celebrate. I wouldn't celebrate a matter like that because you don't know what the man was trying to do behind the scenes, for one. And for two, whoever he pissed off, you know, they made it known. And it's all going to come out eventually. You can't hide anything from God. More importantly, you can't hide anything from God. And when I look at this situation, what this tells me is the devil is busy. He doesn't want to see people do right for the people. You don't know if this man helped many people in situations. We don't know. And see, that's why you can't jump the gun. You just have to look at it for what it is. Because not every rich person is evil and works for the devil and so they sow. There's a lot of successful people that are secret millionaires. And you won't even know why, because they see the climax. They see the people are not ready for that. And for two, you're going to have a lot of jealous people. People could be jealous of your content. People secretly could be jealous of your content because you could do content in such a way that they wish they could do what you're doing. And that's being covetousness. You get what I'm saying? And so, telling you, when I look at this whole thing, y'all, when I look at this whole situation, you got a lot of people in America. You're not supposed to be successful. You're not supposed to have property. You're not supposed to have a lady. You're not supposed to have people that you do business with behind the scenes. You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to help those who help you. That's why. You see, it's only a few people watching this. This is one of those informative videos that I know that should get a lot of views. I wonder why YouTube won't allow the algorithm to let people notify them to know that I'm on. So people gonna watch this tomorrow or the day after. You see, when I talk about something serious, I don't get the numbers I'm supposed to get. When I talk about something they want me to talk about, the numbers go up. So what they want me to do is talk about certain people every day. It's not always to be the case. You have to mix it up. You have to have balance. You got to talk about things that people need to hear too, besides me going in on folks. You know, I'm very good at going in on folks. However, this is a serious, serious matter because you're wondering why people are thinking about moving to other countries where they think they're more safe than it is here in America. They think that. Seriously, they think that. They have considered that. You know what I'm saying? They have considered that. You see? So what I'm going to do is show you something real quick. Hopefully, I can play this clip with no issues. Let's get to the video in question. All right? I want to show you something. Hold on one second. We're going to listen to Non-Live Langston. He's in North Carolina, right? Pretty successful guy for the most part. He do be doing a lot of rant. So I want you to listen to this, and then we're going to get to the video with the guy, with the healthcare guy. All right? Hold on one second. Want to make sure I got everything set up. We're going because he's going to be going in. You know how he does. He does a lot of rant. So let's get ready. Let's get down to this. Let me go to here. Blah 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 blah. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's what I need. There we go. There we go. All right. All right, everybody. Let me remove this so we can get a full screen. Okay. Let's do this. Let me do this first. Get it corrected. Da, 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 da. All right. All right. Okay, I'll leave it like that. Yeah, because I got to show the transcript. All right, y'all. We're going to listen to what he says here, and I'll get right back to y'all VI in the chat. All right, without further ado, let's play the clip.
What up, though? This is my new channel. I've been on this channel for a couple of years now. Before that, the channel before that I had, it was called Langston 2092. And I've been on YouTube for about a total of, I say about 12 to 13 years. And throughout all of the years that I've been making videos, I've seen a consistency, you know what I'm saying, coming from the black community. And that is, I could be talking about politics, religion, the government, anything. The minute that I open my mouth, my people will want to fact check me.
And that's because they don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you win. The people that look like you don't want to see you win. Long live Langston. They don't like the fact that you're taking care of your family the best way you can. They don't like that you got a decent sized channel. I'm going to like this video, by the way. They don't like that you got a decent sized channel. They don't like that you talk about things that's going on in the Carolinas. They don't like the fact that you have a way of looking at things differently, and there's nothing wrong with that. They love to argue with you, and you're not arguing with them. And because you're not arguing with them, they want to say that you're lame, you ain't about business, you complain too much. Yet they complaining to you right now. They complaining to you right now. So if you was another ethnicity, of course they're going to listen to you more because they love to be against their own best interests. So you can't appease to everybody. Long live Langston, you can't. I let that be known a long time ago. I'm only dealing with those who really want to see me win because I want to see them win. And there's people I want to see win, they really don't want to see me win. So I don't deal with them. I let them do what they do. Let them tell it themselves. Let's continue.
And there have been several times that I've said, hey, listen, if you don't believe me, Google it. And even when my black folks, my black people, the black community, Googled what I told them to Google to fact check me, and they saw it with their own eyes, that I wasn't telling a lie, but I was telling the truth, they still didn't accept it. You want to know why?
I deal with that all the time. So what you're saying, we be dealing with it all the time. You could show them blue in the face. You could show them receipt after receipt after receipt. They cannot accept the truth. You got to let them be. Long live Langston. You're only supposed to concentrate on those who gets it. That's what I've been doing. And that's why they upset, they pissed. They don't want to see me win. They said that I'm not supposed to be getting support. They saying that who is you to tell your audience what to do? No, my audience want to see me win. My audience want to see me win for the majority, not all. This is the reason why you cannot argue with them. You cannot explain yourself to them because they want to see you stressed out and burned out. That's what they want to see. Do not give that to them. If they think you uppity, let them think you uppity. If they think you don't deserve to get support, you're going to get support one way or the other. And you're going to show it in the hater's face. That's what you need to do. Do not get involved in their venom. And you'd be surprised how far you could go. Because once you ignore them, they're going to come and listen to you. You can't stop them from listening to you. At the same time, when they do arrive, you can tell them no, escort yourself out the building. Let's continue.
Because they can't accept someone that walks like them, talks like them, to a certain extent thinks like them. They've been taught.
So you think you know Wicks, but do you really?
Hold on. He's speaking some fire right now. Let's continue.
To not to trust their own. That if I were white, throughout all these years I've been on YouTube, talking about the same topics and social issues that I've talked about in the past, they would have accepted it. But no, I can't trust you and I can't accept that you're telling me the truth, Langston, because your hair's nappy. You got big lips, you got a big nose. You come from the same environment I come from.
Did y'all hear that part? Did you hear that part? Hey, I would not even care if they don't believe me or not. I let the Most High deal with it. I let the angels deal with it. If I'm doing something wrong, I go to the Most High and ask for forgiveness of my sins and iniquities. I'm not going to go to my people when my people don't want to see me win for the most part. You got to let them be, Langston. This is the thing. I know many of you, like myself, care about our people, yet we got to make sure our sanity is in check because these people will drive you insane. And that's why Moses' stepfather, somebody's stepfather is thinking about me. I don't know who. Somebody's stepfather is thinking about me. Anywho, your father-in-law that Moses had told him, have other people help you so that you could be not stressed out because these people will stress you out. Let's continue.
So therefore, you can't be that smart. You can't be a critical thinker. I can't have high expectations for you because, those same type of high expectations that I should have for you, I don't even have it for myself.
Listen to this again. Listen to this part.
Those same type of high expectations that I should have for you, I don't even have it for myself.
And that is the truth. He's saying things that is true. Nobody could debunk it. Nobody could refute it. Nobody could say otherwise.
There's no way I can truly believe in what you're saying. Because the things that you talk about, no way in the world you should know. Only white people should know those type of things.
Only other people, so-called white people, should know these things. Let's continue to go down the transcript. We're not going to be too long with this video because I want to get to the video that you need to hear too. All right, let's get to this.
That you are. Because if you were, you would have a thing called street smarts. And with those street smarts, you would know that Donald Trump, and just as well as anyone that's in that position of power, ain't doing nothing but try to run game on you.
They always think that these people running game on you. No, it'd be the people that look like you be running game on you if you let them. We see it all the time. Yet the people that really about the business, they don't want to support that. Oh no. Listen to this.
Is Blue Chew okay to use these days?
Hold on 1 second. Commercial came. Hold on. Let's listen.
I hate a nigga that be grinning, bright-eyed, in front of a Caucasian. Cooning. On the avenue, I'm cooning.
Yo, he has me rolling with this. Hold on, let's get to it. All right, here we go.
That's what I gotta get you all to understand for those that are young. I've seen some shit. I know the potential that black people have. And also,
There's a lot of potential so-called black people have. Long live Langston, you can't save everybody. You only can save those who want to listen and want to better themselves. I'm telling you, a lot of you be stressing yourself out. A lot of you, especially you daughters of Zion, the men be stressing themselves out. A lot of you daughters of Zion, I'm going to be real with you. Y'all know I keep it real. A lot of you be helping men that don't want to help themselves. Can we be honest here? I know KS pointed this out and he got a lot of women upset. And some women going to be upset what I say. You be helping men that don't want to help themselves. Let's keep it real. And this is one of the reasons why a lot of sisters know I'm telling the truth. It's just hard for them to realize it, and to later on they realize, they come back to me later on and say, Rollo, you was right. I don't expect them to say it right away because they're dealing with a lot as it is, in this society. However, truth be told, a lot of you sisters, I've seen you help men that don't want to help themselves. And I'm looking and I'm watching. And I could point it blue to the face. And you still care for that man. I had a sister told me a long time ago about this guy she was dealing with. And all I tell her is, hey, look, let him figure it out. Just like the one I was dealing with told me I needed to figure it out. I didn't have no issues with that. Of course, I wanted to stay with her and work things out. However, it was not meant to be. And that made me more stronger than ever before, because I have not ever thought about moving in with a woman. I won't do it again. The point is that you can't sit here and tell me I'm lying. Sisters, if you care about the man, you would tell him the truth. Sometimes it's good to be to yourself than to be with somebody that don't believe in himself. I'm telling you. And so what I'm noticing this December with male content creators and women content creators is that they put too much pressure on themselves. For the first time in a long time, I thought about a lot of things. And you know what? I gave it all to the Most High. I'm like, you know what, Most High? I'm ready to go back. I'm ready to do what I need to do. Just give me something so I could get back taking care of business. That's all I'm asking. And so I don't know how when a guy tell you the truth. And here's the thing, ladies. You talking to a man that dealt with multitude of ladies. I dealt with many ladies. I'm very good at what I see, what I'm capable of doing. And it gets to the point that a lot of ladies would tell me, Rollo, Dad, you tell the truth. It's just that how you say it. It gets to them because they didn't expect that from me. Because looking at me, you don't think I don't have experience until you have that private conversation with me. When you have that private conversation with me, you like, oh, snap. This guy don't play. This guy don't play. And I won't ever tell you what ladies I talk to behind the scenes. It's none of your business. Just know they know. They know. They like, yo, this guy, he don't play. I had a conversation with him, and I could tell that he is tapped in. He don't play. He's not giving me a pass. He's not playing. He's letting it be known. And he could walk away. Like, that's what happened with old girl. She thought I wouldn't walk away. And I'm like, look, I've seen plenty like you. And I want you to win, yet you still following a man that don't believe in himself. I said, with all due respect, I can't have the conversation with you no more. Because this guy's going to get you worked up so you can get me worked up. Nah, I ain't got time for that. I'm well seasoned. For those who are members, put a 5 in the chat if you're a member. And give a shout out to Offer P777 because she made many of you a member. So you better tap into the membership because I talked about it. I'm not going to talk about it here. All I'm telling you, I'm very well seasoned. 676 met me. A lot of people met me on the internet. I'm very well seasoned. I don't play. I don't play. And I could walk away. Like 676 seen it action. How much successful people came up to me. Right in front of him, right in front of Naomi, right in front of Green Machine, right in front of Naomi's friends. I'm that dude, when I come in, all eyes on me, like Tupac, no cap. I was in 676 territory. And if you do not believe him, he's in the chat. He is from Philadelphia. He's from Pennsylvania. And he saw it himself. Naima saw it herself. I say Naomi. That means Naomi is thinking about me. Naima saw it. You had Green Machine saw it. They saw it. It to the point Naima's friends was all over me. And I still chill. I was like, they looked at me like, Dad, I'm giving you a massage on your neck. And you're not even telling me let's go to the hotel. Because I was doing my own thing. I had my lady. And I'm just like, I don't just jump into any woman like that. I don't. I'm the type of guy, I'm so seasoned, I don't jump to every woman. There's some women that's attractive. I just be like, nah, because she's not ready to deal with me. She's not. A lot of ladies be saying they ready to deal with me. They're not ready to deal with me. And when I tell them this, they be like, oh, you just saying that. I say, you really think you're ready for me? I say, okay, let's go out. Let's see if you're ready. Let's go out and let's see if you're ready. Let's go somewhere and chill. And they be looking, they see without me even asking for it. And they see the attention I get. And they can't handle it. So I said to one who is very attractive, we went out and chilled. I wasn't thinking about doing anything with her. I just wanted to see if she was ready to be the one that wanted to deal with me at the time. In order for me to know, I'm going to put you in a spot of spots. I want to see how you are in the environment, because when you with me by yourself, I can get to know you. Yeah, I gotta know how you're gonna deal with certain things that I'm gonna get involved in. So I have to put you on a spot. And a lot of ladies ain't ready for that. 676 could tell you. Like a lot of, like if I was to be with Naima, the YouTuber Naima, if I was to be with her, she would not. Nah, she would not. She would. Y'all would have. It would have been. It would have been. It would have been wild, y'all. Cause not how I know how she moves. How I know how she moves in person, and yeah, her friends. She would have been okay with her friends because she knows them. Yet other women, she would not be able to deal with it. No, she already told me, I gotta have you to myself. And I'm telling her that I'm already, in a situation at that time. Going into a situation at that time. And I'm like, yo, if you really serious, let's go to Florida. She ain't want to go to Florida. She wanted to stay in Pennsylvania. So I'm glad she found somebody else she dealing with. That's cool. Yet and still, I'm just bringing out a point. And when you are elite, righteously, and you become successful, a lot of people can't deal with that. What comes with it? It's a lot of responsibility. I don't think people know real responsibilities like that, to be honest. Because everybody thinks because people are rich, they don't have responsibilities. If you knew what I knew, you will be like, okay, Rollo, I'm willing to listen. I don't think many of you know real responsibilities. What I mean by that is, think of the single moms who have to take care of their children. Think of that. That's why you got to give them props. Give props to the women for taking care of your kids, whether you're in their life or you're not in their life. It's like that. Serious responsibilities. Making adjustments. If you learn how to deal with that, then you're ready to deal with real life situations. That's why a lot of you men, you're not ready for certain sisters, because you don't have your life fully together. You're all over the place. You're not seasoned. A lot of you guys are not seasoned. You're good with money. You're not good with women. And see, I will say this. What gets a lot of men and some women that don't really want to support, put a 5 in the chat if you want to know why people don't support my channel as much. You ready for this? They think I have it all together. They think that, why should I support when you got this and that going on? Not knowing that it could get them to the next step. You see what happens when you are seasoned? You got to deal with a lot more nonsense than when you're not seasoned. And this is the reason why people want to see me frustrated. People want to see me down and out. I get it. Look at the mentality of the people that we deal with on a daily basis. I'm telling you, once you get successful, be around successful people. And if people are not fully successful and ain't ready, put them to the test. Guys, you got to put these ladies to a test. There's no more kumbaya. I don't play. Even when I don't have it like that, I stay like I do got something going on. You know why? Because I know how it is out here. When you true in a long call, you winning. You can't worry about everybody coming with you. Everybody not meant to come with you. And you may think it's a lonely road. Let me tell you something. I always think about different things to do to keep myself afloat. And I tell my ladies the same thing. I tell them, you're going to see me soon. At the same time, You gotta keep doing your thing. Because one thing about Rollo, man, I'm gonna tell you something. I love talking to the woman on the phone. It could be 30, 40 minutes, an hour. At the same time, if you're not making moves, if you're not doing something for yourself to keep yourself afloat, and you constantly thinking about me, which is a good thing, I want you to think about what would you do if I was not around? Because I got to make moves. Well, I love seeing my lady, and when I have children, you know I'm going to be in my children's life, of course. Yet if I don't make the moves I'm supposed to make for my future, then who am I to talk? So are you ladies ready for a seasoned man? It's the question. In the future, I'm not talking about now. Are you ready for a seasoned man? Because once you get with a seasoned man, your life ain't going to be the same. And I told that to my exes. Well, whoever you was dealing with was not seasoned. They was not seasoned. I'm a different person than they are. Just because you got kids with them doesn't mean that he was. There's a lot of men that got children, they're not seasoned. There's a lot of women that have kids with Pacific men, and these women are not fully grown women. They're not developed into a full-grown woman. That's why I take my time with certain women, especially if she's been through a lot. You know, I try to get her to cheer up. It's not easy. It's not easy to cheer a woman up that's been through a lot. That's not easy. I make it look easy because I'm seasoned. Yet, not every man could make a woman laugh. Make a woman listen to you past 2 minutes. Do you guys know that if you could get a woman to listen to you past 2 minutes, you're doing something on average? Most of you dudes can't even get that to happen. You can't even get that to happen. You know why? Because you're not seasoned. Trent No Genius, New Bonnet, Mark the Messenger. That's why they can't go live and talk about anything, because they don't have it in them. It's got to be in you, not on you, like Nino Brown said. Nino Brown is seasoned. He's seasoned. Nino Brown is seasoned. He's fully seasoned. And so when you get to that point of letting these women know what time it is, they can either accept you or keep it moving. I'm to the point, like I told 676 a long time ago, I don't play. My time is valued. And I don't got time for BS with nobody. Nobody. That's the reason why I do the things I do, and I'm at peace with myself. And that's why a lot of people secretly jealous of me, because, oh, you ain't got no money. I still get the baddest woman when I didn't have no money. I pulled the baddest woman because I believe in myself. I believe in myself to the point that I could pull the baddest woman that I deem as the baddest chick. That's not hard for me to do. You get what I'm saying? The thing with most ladies is them keeping up with me, more me keeping up with them. Yeah, I could say that. Let's continue.
So no, that quite a few black people don't want to live out to their fullest potential.
Uh-oh.
And I also know that quite a few black people don't want to live out to their fullest potential.
He's not lying about that. They don't want to live out to their fullest potential. They want you to stay at a low, steady place. The minute you live out to your full potential, they want to get you in some ish. Let's continue. Listen again, because he's not lying about this.
And I also know that quite a few black people don't want to live out to their fullest potential. And it's annoying. Yeah, you're young. Don't you understand that? You're young, easily influenced, naive. and to a certain extent ignorant. Because you don't know what it was like in the 90s and the 80s and the 70s.
Now let's talk about that. The 90s, 80s, and 70s were the great times. However, it put a lot of our people to sleep to be successful. Because, see, the 90s, 80s, and 70s, we was having a good time. You know, things were a lot more cheaper, livable wages. Well, kind of livable wages. What I mean livable wages is not how much you was making an hour. You could get a lot of things back then. See, the problem, Long Live Langston, is our group's supposed to make adjustments before 2001. 2001, we know what happened in 2001, and then we know what happened in 2006. We know what happened in 2008. We know what happened in 2020, and we know what's going on in 2024. Our people wasn't thinking about being successful. They was thinking about having fun, having a family, and working a 9 to 5, which is nothing wrong with that, and working for 20 years. Nobody thought about going outside of that. Let's keep it real, Long Live Langston, because if you had that mindset back then, a lot of us did, we'll be in a whole different bracket right now. Some of us now getting to that point in our mid-40s. This is why the young guys is getting it. There's a lot of young men making a lot of money. What Casa Net, you got other young people, they making a killer. They making a killer. And they're not into the drama. Let me teach you something. Drama don't make you money. Controversy can make you money. Drama don't make you money. If it did, a lot of people would do it. It does not make you money. Speaking truth and calling out people, it makes you money here and there. What makes a lot of money, Long Live Langston, on the internet is you having fun and you're talking about financial. Financial is the top. And skits. Skits can make you a lot of money, or doing TV shows with your lady or your kids. That's where the money is at. Reactions is number 4, number 5. Okay? You could talk about women talking about women all day, or women talking about men all day. That's in the top 5. And then reactionary videos. Like how I'm reacting to your video. It's going to get views. I'm going to get some support. At the same time, if I talk about, travel or making money, I could get into that money sector of YouTube. My channel will blow up quickly. Politics is a hit or miss. It all depends on politics. Anyway, let's continue.
You don't know. The only thing that you know is right now, this present moment. I was there when rap groups such as Public Enemy and the likes, X-Clan, Brand Nubians, A Tribe Called Quest, and the likes revolutionized hip-hop. Public Enemy said, we gotta fight the powers that be. Chuck D said something about Elvis, and then Flav came back on and said, motherfuck him and John Wayne. We had our own clothes, our own culture. We protest against apartheid, and I truly believe that the hip-hop community, as well as just overall rap, played a key part in going up against apartheid.
That is true. The thing, though, is where was the investment coming from? See, that's what the people don't want to talk about. Where did the investment come from? Because even though They spoke a lot of truth. Was our people really supporting those type of artists? No. No. They wasn't supporting those type of artists. Because if you listen to them guys, they'll tell you that they wasn't making that much money. See, this is what people don't understand. While we had a lot of great artists, our people wasn't supporting like that. They wasn't supporting Chuck D, Kumo D, and the list goes on. Them people were still living with their parents or having living arrangements with their ladies or at the time girlfriends. Ask their ladies or their girlfriends, can they stay with their parents? See, he don't want to talk about that. You want to talk about all the good music. People don't support good music. We know that to be the case. Come on now, Long Live Langston. How many people really support real good music? No, they supported that ish. And you know who backed up the ish. Anyway, let's go. Let's continue.
This is what was a time and era where there was substance in our music.
It was substance in the music. The thing is, a lot of our people didn't put no back into it. Let's keep it real. All the people my age group, a little bit older, and I would say about 3 to 4 years younger than me, let's say 40 to 55. 40 to 55 range. How much money they put into public in me? Did you put money? Did you buy those CDs? People back in the days used to burn CDs. You had Tupac, Biggie used to fight the people. They used to burn the CDs. You probably did it yourself, Long Live Langston. I know I did a couple of times. People used to burn CDs back in the days, and basically used it and went to certain people to get them to do it. That's why you can't take, I'm telling you, so-called black people don't want you to win. So you're talking about all these top hip artists, Tribe Called Quest. They used to have to fight the vendor because they used to burn their CDs and make money in Harlem, in Bronx, and Brooklyn. Newark. You had a bunch of ninjas burning music off the artist, and the artist was suffering. I don't want to hear this 90s, 80s, and 70s. Did you put money in those hip-hop artists' pocket? Answer the question, Long Live Langston. So, of course, you know who invested in the hip-hop and made them do what they wanted them to do to get paid. Because if you was to pay the people, if a lot of our people will support one another, then they won't have to go to the other nations to get support. That's the problem with so-called black people. Don't want to hear that. They want to make excuses. And then when Most High sees that you have it and you want to play games, the Most High going to take it from you. That's all to it. It is what it is. It's like what Ringo say. Ain't nobody poor in no America. People play dumb, like they don't have. If you don't even have $1, you don't even listen. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be real. If you don't have $1, you shouldn't be talking to me. And I'm not talking about those who's really falling. If you're taking care of your family, your loved ones, I'm not talking to you. Even that, you mean to tell me you ain't got $5? But you got $5 to go to the bogey, to the Arab store to get you a cigarette, huh? You got $5 to get that small liquor, huh? You think I don't know? Or you find money when it's time for that liquor and get that cigarette or get you a bag of you know what. Oh, you got the money for that. Oh yeah, you got the money for that. Oh no, no, don't lie to me now. Don't be no hypocrite. Oh, you got that money for that shorty. When that shorty come through, she don't disrespect you. She clowned you. and she calls you, hey baby, I'm coming over. I got some money for you when you come over. Let me send it to your Cash App. And you think you're gonna get some, and you ain't gonna get no buns. You niggas be spending money on these bras and you ain't getting none. Shoot, you better pay for my time, woman. Pay for my time. Shoot. If we ain't gonna do nothing together, you better pay for my time. Shoot. Ain't nothing free over here. Oh, well, Rallo, I'll come to see you. But make sure you make some food for me. If we ain't gonna get it on, eventually, if we're not, I ain't saying it gotta be the same night. But God darn it, if you're gonna be in my house for a week, if you're gonna be in my place for a week, you're gonna know something going down. Ain't no way. You better be making some food. We better do some content. We better get that support coming in. You ain't coming there for free. Shoot, we're gonna make some money together. We ain't gotta be together, but hey, I gotta get something out of the deal. You gonna get something out of the deal too. Shoot. Stop playing this game. I'm telling you, you ninjas, you don't want no real stuff. You love drama. You ninjas love drama. You love it. And make sure y'all go check out Pain into Purpose video. Come on now. I know you guys looking at that fine sister Pain into Purpose. She really destroyed Trent. Trent no genius, bro. When she told her story in full detail, man, you in trouble, man. You might as well just quit YouTube. Woo-wee. Pain into Purpose is ruthless in her truth. I mean, the look she was giving on that camera video, ooh, Lord have mercy. Damn, man. Man, you messed up. Trent no genius. She would have saved your career, man. She would have saved your career. You wouldn't have guys like me, Ringo, or Brainwaves even question you. We would not have to question you like that. We would have been like, okay, you got a shorty over? Okay now. Now, I know he watched my video. I know Trent watched my video. He seemed hurt when you came on my platform, Pain into Purpose. The last thing Trent wanted to see was you come on my platform. That bothered him. He like, Dad, man. Dad, he allowed her to talk her talk. You're doggone right. It's an interview. And then she went on her own platform and went in on you. Dad. Let's continue.
Man, this is the reason why y'all could pick on me. Like I really give a fuck. Man, this is the reason why y'all could pick on me. Like I really give a fuck.
You do care. For you to say you don't give a F, you sure give a F that they picking on you. Why are you mentioning it for? I thought you were ignoring these ninjas. No, you love the drama too. You love the drama. Come on now, long live Langston. You miss the drama. You got to talk about these ninjas, what they're not doing, what you doing. You feed them what they want to hear. Let's go.
Oh, old head going crazy. Man, that nigga just you be joking, and not realizing that the reason why you joke is you're nervous. You fear something that you don't have.
Listen to this again. He going in.
Is you're nervous. You fear something that you don't have. That you lack. Integrity. masculinity,
Uh-oh.
aggressiveness,
Uh-oh.
testosterone.
Uh-oh. He walking back and forth. He's furious.
Now motherfuckers walking around here, it's okay. It's okay nowadays for rappers and just regular black kids walking around here with nail polish, the nails painted, and a pocketbook. That's what it is. It ain't no man purse, it's a pocketbook.
Ain't no man purse, this is a pocketbook. He going in. He's saying that a lot of you guys is into that stuff, and a lot of you ladies pick those type of men. Uh-oh. That's what he's saying. And there's some truth to that. They love them soft, biscuit, not seasoned man. For whatever reason, they give those guys children too, on top of that. Anyway, let's go.
Walking around here, assassin.
Uh-oh.
Want to be part of the Transformers.
Uh-oh.
More than meets the eyes.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The Transformers. Him downstairs in disguise.
Okay, we're going to get past that. Okay. Let's get to it.
Pose a threat. But of course, I'm a conspiracy theorist. But if it was a white man. Hold on.
Let's say I'm working on a research paper about the future of renewable
But if it was a white man. Hold on. I'm a conspiracy theorist. But if it was a white man.
I gotta play that again. That's funny. That's so funny and true.
I'm a conspiracy theorist. But if it was a white man. Hold on. That came into. I'm a conspiracy theorist. But if it was a white man. Hold on. That came into. Hold on. That came into the scene like this.
There's an agenda out there to feminize the black man, and I know it.
Your black folks.
Yo, he's telling the truth.
It should be a bunch of y'all motherfuckers, a bunch of y'all Samuel Jackson motherfuckers from Django, clapping.
All right, let's get to this.
Hey, Harriet Tubman had to put up with it. Malcolm X had to put up with it. They sabotaged Marcus Garvey's Black Star Line shit with the ships going back to Africa. He had to put up with it. It's part of the game.
Hey, you can't save these people, man. Long live Langston. You're only going to save those who's supposed to be saved. All right, let me get this off the screen. See what y'all saying in the chat right now, because I was looking at my phone. Okay. He fell for an illusion from another nation. Okay. Records shops sold music on wax albums, cassette tapes came in handy to copy music from the radio. Yep. That's true. He didn't think things all the way through. Yeah. He definitely didn't think things all the way through on Trending on Julians. Definitely didn't. You have here DJs where they at. Yeah, that too. Cassette, I will blast the whole tape without rewinding it. Yeah. It is crazy, ain't it, Tanya So 100? Tanya So 100 with your fine chocolate self. I'm telling you. Lord have mercy. You is looking really good. I'm telling you, you're looking real good now. You're getting better and better. You glowing, Tanya So 100. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you the truth. You Tanya So 100. You glowing. You glowing. You getting it going. You getting yourself back to where you used to be. You got a pep in your step. You got that certain walk. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Painting to Purpose is getting through her situation. She's getting better at it. You know, Risa Yisraela is in the house doing her thing. Hey, let's get down to the other video. Okay, let's get it. We done with him. He be having me rolling. He be telling a lot of truth. He's just that. Oh Lord. Do y'all want to hear DoorDash? Do y'all want to hear this crazy broad? Let me know. Do y'all want to hear this crazy broad? DoorDash? Do we need to hear her? Do we need to hear her right now? Ladies, do you want to hear this DoorDash? I can't believe this. Oh, you gotta see this video. She's running out of material. Hold on. She sounded like epic. Epic. She sounded like epic. You like her? Stop it, Tanya So 100. Don't say that. Don't say that now. Come on. Stop it, sis. Stop it. Before your booty gets spanked for listening to this DoorDash. Listen, let's look at what she want to talk about. Look what she said. Oh, Lord, this is funny. Oh, my goodness. She says, if you get divorced, get your behind on YouTube. Take the what and lead the what? Take the what and lead the what? Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Lord. I can't believe we got to listen to this. Here we go.
Listen, you gonna be back on your feet. Don't let nobody make you believe that you not.
What? Don't let nobody believe what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You looking hella messy right now. DoorDash, you looking hella messy. You looking like a schizophrenic chick. What kind of zombie we listening to right now? We listening to a zombie content creator right now. Who want to get up with DoorDash? Who trying to tap that right now?
I know what it's like.
What?
Yeah, I've been divorced.
You been divorced? What's your divorce certificate? Who you divorced? You ain't look like you ain't getting none in a long time. You ain't getting none in 10 years. DoorDash, you ain't getting none in 10 years. Ain't no man come see you and smack that behind and hit it from the back in 10 years. You look like a dry lady. You dry. You look at you. Ain't no man hitting that. It's been about 10 years. You need Epic to move in with you. Shoot Epic your email so y'all both could look dumb together. You got people that believe in your dumb-ish, both of y'all. They believe in both of your dumb-ish. I'm giving you some help. Call Epic, get him out the streets, help him move to Texas. She ain't getting that in a long time. This is frustration. She like Diamond Ministries. She like Diamond Ministries. She ain't getting no D in a long time.
Let me tell you something. When I got divorced and I had to live on my own for the first time, in over 11 years.
What I say? What I say? She ain't getting none in 11 years. Oh, they're gonna hit the Cash App. Hit that Cash App. Hit that Super Chat now. I didn't even look at the transcripts. The Lord is my witness. I said she ain't getting none in 10 years. She said she been divorced for 11 years. Hit that support. I'm telling you guys, I'm very good at observing. I know when a woman ain't getting none for a certain amount of time. I'm not going to talk about you ladies in the chat. I'll talk to you behind the scenes about how long you ain't getting none. I bet you'd be surprised. I bet you'd be surprised. Some of you ladies in the chat, if I talk to you behind the scenes, I'll send you a year, 2 years, a few months. You can't fool me. She said that she ain't had none in 11 years, y'all. Look how dry she look. Trying to tell you guys, you want to learn from me. You fellas want to learn from me because I know when some of these women ain't getting none in a long time. You know that song of Marion? Touch. Touch. Can I dig it? Dun, dun, dun. Touch. Touch. Yeah. All right, let's continue.
When I had and I had to live on my own for the first time in over 11 years. When I had and I had to live on my own for the first time in over 11 years. When I had somebody taking care of the bills and I didn't have to work.
Take the what and lead the what? So you had a successful 6-figure man? What happened? Tell us what happened, DoorDash. What's the story to? Are we going to believe you? Now, I do believe you ain't getting none in 10 years. I don't know about this marriage thing. I will say this. You ain't getting none in 10 years. Now, you say you've been on your own for 11 years.
And then now I'm working, paying all the bills myself.
I'm paying all my bills. You know it's going on, baby. Yeah. Ooh, you know I'm paying my bills. You know it's going on, baby. What do you want? I want you now. Dun, dun, dun. I want you to pay my bills. You know you want me, baby, right now.
That's not easy. But let me tell you exactly what I did. Because I was not about to be down on myself. I was not about to get in another situation to feel saved.
What? You was not going to get into another situation? What? Take the what? Lead the what?
Not about to get in another situation to feel saved. Because I got in the relationship because I needed saving. I was not about to get into another relationship because I was needing saving. So I told myself, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work. And thank God for DoorDash. Thank God for YouTube and Grubhub and Uber Eats. Thank God for all of this. But before I was even able to make money on YouTube, I said, you know what?
I started this business in the closet.
I'm done listening to her. Womp, 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 womp. Somebody go give her some. Oh, she did say somebody sent her a deep pic. Some guy sent her a deep pic. Pause, pause, pause. Oh, I'm saying allegedly. Well, if somebody send you a deep pic, pause, then why you didn't go let the man hit it? Let the man hit it from the back, like Ringo say. Let him hit them walls, woman. Cause you need to get some. You look all over the place. You need to get some. It won't be me. It's not gonna be me. No. You too messy. You be like the other girl, lie on me, saying I force it on you. You be like that other chick, cause she ain't. Yeah, fortunately, she ain't getting nothing in the wild too. Yeah, since she disrespected me. Oh, Rollo, you being kind of messy. Yeah, when I did hit it, I could tell she ain't getting nothing in a while. Something about when a woman don't get nothing for a while and you hit it, you in trouble. Yeah, guys, you could be in a lot of trouble. If a woman ain't getting nothing in a while and you hit it, oh yeah, she gonna if you hit it, and you smacking them walls, you got her eyes rolling. I gotta change the title of this video. You know what? This is part of the title of the video because that's why a lot of rich people stay undetected, because a woman, if you hit it from the back and she find out you successful, she gonna use the money to get the money from you as a way of saying you didn't tell me everything. So you stay undetected this whole time. You hit it from the back. You gave me that heavy meat. You smacked my butt cheeks. You grubbed my breasts. Oh, see, I gave a talking point. You're going to have these weirdos using my talking point. Grub the breast. I know you ladies like, why are you talking so fresh, Rollo? Rollo is being so fresh. He's being so fresh. I'm being fresh tonight, am I, ladies? Is I'm being fresh? Is I'm being fresh? I grub your breasts, sisters. Oh, you know you love when I talk like that. Oh, you don't want to hear me talk like that, huh? Oh, Rollo, you're not supposed to be talking like that right now at this time of night where it is at 10:30. We grown folks, right? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. Shoot. I want to lay on some breasts right now. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I want to lay on some nice pillows. Nah, seriously. That's why a lot of people that's rich, they gotta be careful who they sleep with. You gotta be careful, man. You smacking that butt, you smacking them bundles, you smacking those bundles, and you smacking and you like, who's your man? Who's your man? Next thing you know, she doing research on you, background check. She find out you successful. Next thing you know, she come in a lingerie, talking about you better smack it up, smack it real good. And then when you smack it real good, and you talking about, hey, look, I gotta go take care of some business. She like, wait a minute, you don't hit that. You don't hit me so good. You talking about you gotta take care of some business. She gonna be like, you stay in that bed with me now. Cause she see you got that nice bed, you got a nice home, you got a nice apartment, clean, you know how to make food. Oh, that turns a woman on when you know how to make food. Fellas, I'm giving you the blueprint. When the woman see you, when she gets up and she see food is ready, oh, she gonna give you some. Oh, she gonna give you some. Oh, she gonna give you that over. Oh, she gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna let you hit it before you go to work. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You make some good food, some good breakfast, lunch. What? Man, she gonna put on that nice thing for you. Shoot. You just gotta be mindful of who you give it to when you become successful. I'm telling you. Because you don't know what her mind at that point in time. Anyway, we're done listening to DoorDash. Let's get to the guy. I'm tired of. I just wanted to bring her out real quick. She was not part of the discussion. However, it just came across my desk because it's recommended since she's in the algorithm. Let's get to this person. The up-to-date news with the CEO. All right. Let's get the update. Let's get to the serious topic. All right. That's what we're here for. Okay. Fox News. We're going to hear what Fox News have to say, all right? Hold on a second. How long is this video? About 6 minutes? Okay. All right, that's good. All right. Let's get to the video, shall we? Let me remove this. Let me do this real quick. Hold on 1 second. Thank y'all for liking the video. I appreciate that. Appreciate y'all liking the video. All right, let's get to this video right now. All right, without further ado, let's see what Fox News have to say.
Insurance company in the country, its CEO, just got assassinated in Midtown Manhattan, right as he was walking into a hotel. New surveillance video shows the shooter firing the kill shot at around 6:45 in the morning in front of the Hilton, right up the street. He used a silencer, looked like a professional hit.
It definitely looked like a professional hit. Make no mistake about it. The person knew who the target was and ran off in front of a big surveillance in the NYC. I mean, they know everybody. They got everybody's photo on the train. These hotels, especially Manhattan, Brooklyn, you name it. They got cameras all over the place, y'all. So you mean to tell me they can't find a suspect? They know who the suspect is. They was told not to deal with the suspect. Let's see what they say, though.
I hear the 3 shots. I was parking down there in the car.
This guy came out of nowhere and said, I heard the 3 shots. I was parking down there in the car. I heard 3 shots. So you mean to tell me you couldn't get the person? Where did they get this person from? Where did they get this person from? Let's continue.
I hear 3 shots. Yeah, and then when I looked, there's a man down. Then the guy crossed and then he ran. He's a white male, all in black, with a backpack. The guy, he was here in this corner the whole night.
The cop.
Wait a minute. So you say that the guy was there the whole night? Hold on. We got to catch this actor. Potential actor. Hold on. This person looked like they just came off the bus. I'm telling you something about this person. He's not from New York. He's definitely not from New York. They got him looking like this. I'm telling you, we ain't gonna get to all of the conspiracy. It's just something tells me about this guy. He knows more than what he's saying. Listen to what he said.
Yeah, and then when I looked, there's a man down. Then the guy crossed and then he ran. He's a white male, all in black, with a backpack. The guy, he was here in this corner the whole night.
He was on the corner the whole night. How do you know that? Why you don't have a photo of him? What is you not telling the people? So you saw this person the whole night and you didn't say anything. Who are you? It's the questions. Because they say witness, I heard. Normally they have the person's name on it. Things that make you go, Things that make you go,
The cops confirmed the assassin waited outside in the freezing cold for Brian Thompson, CEO of United Healthcare, till he came out. Police also recovered 3 live rounds and 3 bullet casings at the scene and a cell phone nearby.
A cell phone nearby, 3 bullet casings, and a cell phone nearby. You got the number 7, y'all. Look at the number 7. The letter Z is considered the number 7, completion. That means completion, y'all. Do you see that right there? Look at the bulletin board. That's a Z. A Z represents a 7. Z meaning sleep. We put him to sleep. We put him to sleep. That's what the Z represents, and it's a number 7, completion. Successful hit. Condolences to the family.
And we have brand new footage obtained by the Times of the killer around 10 minutes before he murdered the powerful health insurance.
So you saying that y'all have video footage of the person what did what? Hold on, let's rewind back. Hold on, let me catch on to what he's saying.
And a cell phone nearby. And we have brand new footage obtained by the Times of the killer around 10 minutes before he murdered the powerful health insurance.
So they have the footage of the 10 minutes before the healthcare CEO got gunned down.
Insurance executive. And here he is on his cell phone, less than 200 feet from what would have been the crime scene.
They know all this stuff all of a sudden.
Who's he talking to? Looks like he had a busy morning. New pictures show the shooter went to Starbucks before the murder.
He went to Starbucks before the murder. Listen.
After firing multiple rounds at very close range at Thompson, he runs up 6th Avenue and into an alleyway before hopping on a getaway e-bike,
a getaway e-bike, listen.
He dumped in Central Park.
He dumped in Central Park, which is a busy time with a lot of authorities in the facility and people jogging and stuff. Let's continue.
Last place he was seen. He had a getaway plan. Police are...
Look how much they said, $10,000 reward. So you mean to tell me that the person that potentially know what's going on, more likely, didn't know, don't have a full photo of the person? They said up to $10,000 reward. Look at the time, y'all. December 4th, Jigga's birthday. This is on Jigga's birthday, 2024, at approximately 6:40 a.m. in front of the Hilton Hotel. Wow. Wow. Let's continue.
They're putting up wanted signs all over the city, begging for tips.
Striking a 50-year-old male victim. So he was a half century old, y'all. And he didn't even look like he was looked like he's 50 years old. Condolences to the family. It's something going down. Something going to come out of this. Now, Nina Brown pointed out something that made us forget. Remember last year, the Cash App guy was gunned down in Oakland, California. So thank you, Nina Brown, for reminding us of that tragic situation. Remember around this time last year, the Cash App CEO was gunned down in Oakland, California. Now we got this going on in Ibaraki, New York. Let's continue.
All the cops know is that the gunman had it out for Thompson. They say the shooter was lone target and that he's not believed to be a threat to anybody else at the time.
Of course, because he was not, of course, he's not to be a what? He's not to be a what at the time? Y'all telling on yourselves. Listen to what they say.
Gunman had it out for Thompson. They say the shooter was lone target and that he's not believed to be a threat to anybody else at the time.
So they know personally this was a personal hit.
We're also learning more about the victim. Brian Thompson was a very well-known businessman who'd been running United Healthcare since 2021.
He's been running United Healthcare since 2021. Pay attention.
And quite successfully. The company raked in $8.5 billion.
Did you hear that? Did you hear how he made $8.5 billion? They didn't like that he was making the money. They wanted a cut. They wanted a cut and something else. Listen to how he says it, like a jealousy. Listen how jealous he is.
It's 2021, and quite successfully. The company raked in $8.5 billion last quarter, just in one quarter.
They don't like when they don't even these constituents. They don't like when you make serious money. I'm keep telling y'all, man. When you get to that certain number, they don't want you to. They want you to suffer.
Thompson was a Minnesota native. He was even photographed with.
Thomas was a Minnesota native. Okay, where is Painted to Purpose at? Painted to Purpose. Are you familiar with this person? That's the question I have for you, because he comes from Minnesota. They covering the faces, rightfully so. They didn't cover his face. Who's that? Who's that? Let's see if y'all know who's that. Why his face ain't covered? They cover everybody else's face except him. Who is that? Come on now. You see the name. Come on now. Who's this? Who's this? They cover everybody else's face, respectfully. Who's this? Come on, chat. I know you're smarter than this. Who's the person right here? Thank you, Tim Watts. Who is Tim Watts? 7 cents. Who's Tim Watts? Come on now. Everybody should know who Tim Watts is. Paid it to purpose. You know, I know you shocked I know that, right? Paid it to purpose, like, how do Rollo know I know this person? I know paid it to purpose, like, Rollo, you better stop it. Now you really on my radar. I be knowing things. I know you know him. I know you know him, paid to purpose. I know you know him. You say you got the same insurance policy. Mm-hmm. She said it in the chat. Now, that's Tim Watts, y'all. Come on. Governor of Minnesota, correct. Governor of Minnesota. Very good, 676. Let's continue.
Tim Walz at a charity event just a few years back. Thompson was in town for a United Healthcare Investors Conference. That's where he was headed. Conference started at 8 o'clock in the morning, but Thompson got there a little early to prep. His killer was waiting for him. How did he know where Thompson was going to be? And what is the motive?
Okay, so since they showed the governor of Minnesota, man, oh man. People in Minnesota better speak up. People in Minnesota better speak up, because now this is a Minnesota and New York City issue. Ooh. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna go to the sports for a minute. Let's see if y'all know. Who did the Knicks get and who did the Minnesota Timberwolves get in the NBA? Come on, let's get to it. Who did the Minnesota and New York trade for one another? Who did the Minnesota Timberwolves get and who did the New York Knicks get in the trade? Come on now. What's going on between Minnesota and New York? How is it ironic? Me in New York, paying it to purposes in Minnesota. This guy, the United Healthcare Center CEO, is from the Minnesota, and something happened to him in New York. I'm telling you, man, this is gonna be some. This is bigger than what you and I can even imagine. Let's continue.
A lot of speculation about why, and the cops are already poring over his personal and professional life. United Healthcare was going through some pretty sizable legal issues. It's being
sizable legal issues with who? Who they had illegal issues with?
Being sued by the Justice Department for violating federal antitrust laws.
Federal antitrust laws. That's not good. If they involved, then they tell them the clue. Listen.
And according to a report from Crain's from back in April, the DOJ was looking at company executives, including Thompson, for insider trading. United Health didn't tell its shareholders about the federal probe. Senior executives, including Thompson, reportedly sold millions of their own shares before the story hit newsstands.
That's this year. They didn't like the fact that he sold something that they could not touch. Ooh, this is personal. Ooh, they didn't like he made extra money. Minnesota in on it and New York is in on it. Ooh, man. That's why I tell you, like I told somebody, you cannot be making that much money in some Minnesota and New York. You better get out of here. Because that's why I say I'm going back to the South. Man, I'm not in fear. Ladies, I'm not in fear. If you're doing pretty good for yourself, you better pack up and go back to the South. That's all I can tell you. Because anytime you do some dealings and they don't get their cut, that's when the issue comes. Let's continue.
Thompson was never charged. Others speculate it could have had something to do with United denying claims at a very high rate. Thompson's wife says he's been threatened over that before.
So his wife knew that there'd been some threats. The question is, why would he go to New York if he's been threatened to go to New York? Why would he go to New York if he's been threatened? His wife said that they've been threatened. And so the Minnesota authorities ain't looking to it. The New York authorities ain't looking to it. They had it in for him, y'all. They had it in for him. He was making too much. And they ain't get their cut.
Quote, there have been some threats. Basically, I don't know. A lack of coverage. I don't know details. I just know that he had said there were some people that had been threatening him.
If I'm the wife, I would get out of Minnesota right now. Get out of Minnesota and potentially get out of America. Unless you could go to a trustee place in Florida, Texas, or Arizona. I would get out of Minnesota ASAP because they're not going to stop there. She knows too much. She might know who it is too. Oh man, this is crazy. Let's go.
John Walsh, former host of America's Most Wanted, joins me now.
I don't think he was shady, paid to purpose. I don't think. Oh, they got the guy from America Most Wanted on the show. Oh no. You know he's on the show. This is big, y'all. Wow. Y'all remember America Most Wanted? The guy back in the days when something happened to his daughter. When something happened to his daughter, he came up with the show America Most Wanted. Now he's on Fox News. Yeah, she got to get out of Minnesota. If the wife listening or the children listening, I'm not saying to be in fear. We're sorry what happened to your husband. It's just something ain't sitting right, y'all. Anyway, let's continue.
All right, John, just tell us what you get from the surveillance footage, the way the gunman holds the firearm and then the escape plan.
Jesse, before we dig into this for 1 second, I just want to talk to you about Daniel Penny trial. It's the biggest travesty in the history of this country. That guy's a hero. And there were 8 murders on the subway this year. It's up 60%. And here we've got a Marine risking his life to jump on a guy. And the victim, Jordan Neely, he's a mentally ill guy, been arrested 27 times. The whole society let him down. We're the richest, most powerful country on the planet. We couldn't get this guy help. And then they try to turn it into a race thing. You know, when that Marine got up to save that woman's life, he had said to her, the bad guy, he said, I'm going to kill you and your baby, and this Marine should get a hero. I mean, he should get a hero's award. The whole city should, because nobody.
Okay. Now he's bringing that up. Why is he bringing that up is the question. Are you saying, John Walsh, that the guy that did the thing to the guy that had mental illness is the guy that took out the CEO? Are you saying that, John Walsh? The same John Walsh that once upon a time helped the people, now all of a sudden, man, listen, y'all, listen, this is too much. This is too much. Listen, John Walsh, are you exposing the one that killed the CEO, unalived the CEO, was the same guy that saved the woman from the so-called black man who was mentally ill, that was asking for food? Are you saying that? John Walsh, is it the same guy? Because if it's the same guy, man, I'm telling you, he knows too much. John Walsh is hiding something. Listen again, y'all. Y'all tell me what you think in the chat. Listen.
Said to her, the bad guy, he said, I'm going to kill you and your baby, and this Marine should get a hero. I mean, he should get a hero's award. The whole city should, because nobody's going to run that side.
Yeah, you remember that Marine. So what now is something I need to look into, that same Marine. I got to look at the face of the Marine that did something to the mentally ill so-called black man, and I got to look at the photo again of the suspect. Because John Walsh is saying something that you gotta catch. You gotta catch this, y'all. Wow.
Side that subway. I have a son who lives in Brooklyn. He says, Dad, those of us that can afford Uber do it, but the people on the subway are people who can't, the dishwashers and the people coming into the city. It's a horrible thing that the city of New York is doing to this guy. The DA's office really need to be held accountable.
Yeah, I think we may have a verdict tomorrow, which we're going to cover heavily.
Oh, this is messy. This is messy, y'all. This is getting messy. This is getting messy. I'm going to say this. If you are a successful person, do it to where nobody knows and get the hell out of the northern states. Get out if you can. Get the heck out, man. This is crazy.
On the 5.
Do too.
You know, the city, you're right, is out of control. And now you have this look like a targeted assassination attempt by a pro. Is that what you're picking up?
I don't think it's a pro.
It is a pro. It is a pro, John Walsh. You know it's a pro. I know you on certain people's time watch. Because for you to get that show, that type of show for a long time, you down with certain people. I get it. You can't say too much because then they'll tell your dark secrets. Anyway, let's go.
I've been doing this for years, and I've never really done a case, 30 years on him, and I'm still America's Most Wanted. Will start up again in March. So,
did you hear that? America Most Wanted will start up in March. Oh, we got to listen to this again.
I think it's a pro. I've been doing this for years, and I've never really done a case, 30 years on him, and I'm still America's Most Wanted. Will start.
John Walsh is the host of In Pursuit. So America Most Wanted is coming back?
Start up again in March. So I've never came across a really good pro, because if they're really good, you don't know they're a pro. This guy made a lot of mistakes. I made some.
He's saying this guy made a lot of mistakes. Let's listen to what he got to say.
Notes here for myself. You know, he was wearing sunglasses. A real pro wouldn't have had, I mean, he wasn't wearing sunglasses. A real pro would have been wearing sunglasses so that they couldn't get him with facial recognition. We
don't know if that's his real face. It was definitely a pro hit. We don't know if that real face is his. It could be a mask within the mask. That's neither here or there. Let's listen to what he's saying. Let's go.
He had a half-ass gun. He probably learned how to build it on, on YouTube or something like that.
You know how to build a gun on YouTube? How do you know that, John Walsh? Oh, so you watch certain YouTubers.
I think he was smart. I think I heard you say earlier today you thought someone may have paid him. But I think about the stock deal.
Somebody may have paid him. That's Ringo's talking point, John Walsh. You've been listening to Ringo TV Reactions. John Walsh, come out, come out. Are you listening to Ringo too?
And I think the trouble that the company got into, you never know when people are hurt. And this company hurt a lot of doctors, couldn't get their money. There are a lot of patients that had to wait a long, long time to get their bills paid.
Oh, so now you saying that it's justified? John Walsh, are you saying it's justified based on a lot of people that get their money, a lot of people that get paid, the doctors? Is that the reason why it's justified or it's not justified? Which one is it?
So it may be somebody out of control whose grandmother died because they couldn't get the right doctor, they couldn't get the right help. But the guy's not, the guy, I don't think he's a pro. Yeah, I mean, I know you do, but
No, I mean, I don't know any more than anybody on the street knows, but you know more than most people, and you're probably right. The more that I think about it, I think you're onto something with the motive. All right, John, we got to run. We got to pay some bills, but it's good talking to you.
Oh, you got to pay some what? You got to pay some what? Hold on. Listen to what he said.
The more that I think about it, I think you're onto something with the motive. All right, John, we got to run. We got to pay some bills, but it's good talking to you. Thank you so much. And again, we'll have.
What bills you got to pay? What bills you got to pay? What are you talking about? You got some bills to pay. Shoot, I need some bills to be paid over here. Can you help me pay some bills? Shoot, send some money over here, Fox News. Shoot. This is crazy. Let's see what Paid Into Purpose says. She says, it's the real life reality show for me. You right about that. How is it that John Walsh is on standby for commentary? These people are paid actors. Hey, you got a point. Yes, that is true. Go to America Most Wanted started out in the 1980s on Fox, now a reboot. Oh yeah, that's correct. You're correct, Goldtip. Very good. 676 says, with the deported stuff will be going down when that comes back. Yeah. Y'all very good with your expertise. I'm going to have to fall back from this YouTube too close to comfort. Hey, 676. I hear you, man. Hey, look, y'all. I appreciate it. Been on for about 2 hours. Thank you, Daryl, for the support that's the only person that supported today. Yeah, that's the only person that supported today. Shout out to Daryl. He supported the Cash App too. So shout out to him. He supported the Cash App and he supported the Super Chat. That's the only one I supported today. So thank you everybody else for tuning in by liking the video, sharing the video. If you do send something to the Cash App, I will send you an emoji. If you send something to my thanks, I will send you a comment for thank you for supporting through the thanks in the comment section. Appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in to the show. This is Floridian Rallo signing off. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Enjoy the rest of your night. Y'all take it easy out there, and peace to the members, to the mods, and to those in the chat room. I'll holler at y'all.